All right, this video is going to help you set your sketchbook up for your bug project. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that your name is written in the lower right-hand corner of the front cover. So when you're looking at the book, you should see all of the sewing on the side, and when it's laying there flat, you need to have your name right here. So make sure that it's right side up, so your name's at the bottom, so when we sew them all together at the end of the year, all of your books will be able to sew together neatly. So first we're going to start with a bellwork page. So you're going to turn the page just like this and keep it open. You can use a ruler or a straight edge to do this. The exact measurements there are not necessary. So what we're going to do is just go a little ways from the top of the paper here and draw a little line. And then we're going to go down about half that same distance, so a skinnier little section, just like this. And then we will move over to make a little margin this way. So after you get this set up, and again, approximate, this should be skinny, this should be large, this should be a little bit bigger, that should be skinny, but the exact measurements aren't necessary. Then you can label it with the title Bellwork. Just like this. And then in this little section, write date. And in this bigger section, I would like you to please write response. Just like that. So when we do our bellwork, that's where you will put it. Now, go ahead and turn the page over here, and we're going to make a terms page. So with our terms page, we're going to just trace this same line up at the top, and then over here to the side, right, just like this, we're going to do the same kind of thing. So this should be a little bit thicker than it was in bellwork, because in bellwork you were just writing the date over here. But over here, you're going to write the term. So this is whatever the term name is, like color or line value, right? And then over here, you're going to write the definition. So that's D-E-F-I-N-I-T-I-O-N. So definition. So when we start taking our notes, you'll copy the terms and the definitions here. All right. Next, this is specifically for our bug practices. You're going to have several different practices you need to do for this unit. So let's go ahead and just draw another line across for the top of the bug practice. Okay, and then we'll call this one bug practice. Just like that. And then you're going to divide it about in half this way, and about in half this way. So you have 4 sections. This will help you to do the bug drawing exercise we're going to do in class, and then you'll have your 4 little sections all set up for it. Next, we're going to have a couple of practices on this page. So this one is a beetle practice. And we're going to do the beetle practice on watercolor paper, like it'll be like this. And this is just a cut down version of what you're going to use for your final. So we'll do it on here. So you just need to have enough room to kind of glue it in afterwards. So a little more than halfway down, we're going to draw a line. So I can see where the halfway is here. And I'm just going to draw a little line down here. And then we're also going to have pen techniques. And the pen techniques, again, they're going to be on another little piece of paper, and then you will glue it in, but we just need to have a space for it in the sketchbook so that you remember to do it. Next, we're going to have a little practice that you do of your own bug. So the bug that you choose to illustrate for this project, you're going to be drawing it here. So we'll call this one your bug. And he'll be the same size as the beetle practice. We're using the same paper, just a different one. Right, so then you'll glue him in right there. And then the last part for this unit is your composition sketches, and this one's a little bit different. So go ahead and draw a line up at the top, and we're going to write composition sketches. C-O-M-P-O-S-I-T-I-O-N. And sketches is S-K-E-T-C-H-E-S. So these are your composition sketches. This is where you're going to draw out your idea of how you want to do the bug project, how you want the final composition to look. We will talk about that later, so you don't need to worry about it right now. But what you're going to do for them is to trace these little note cards that I have cut down to a good composition drawing size. Now you can trace them horizontally, or you can trace them vertically. I'm going to do one of each, thinking that I might want options when I'm doing my sketches, right? I like to have choices. Now the composition sketches are going to be done right in your sketchbook, okay? So they'll be done right in your sketchbook, and we'll be able to put some notes here, and then if I scoot this over here, I've got space to add another one just in case I start these guys and I don't like them, and then I don't have to erase them. I can just do another one, and that's fine. But that should give us good space to do our compositions. All right, thanks y'all.